So.
Bullmaster have husky? Yeah. I used to breed bullmasters, man. Why? Okay, man, you be easy, bro. All right, salam alaikum. News, they was talking about that, like everybody walking around with bulldogs.
In Newcastle, it's a new craze.
Yeah,
big dogs, man.
Man, that happened 20 years ago in America.
I don't know, we are well behind.
Yeah, 20 years ago, man.
How many? Make it happen, inshallah, please. Okay, nice one, bro. Okay, in a bit.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I was on every album he came out with, starting from Me Against the World.
Yeah,
I was on every record with him. You know.
What did the guy say?
They said that he's gonna text me and say if, cause he said that he wants to come.
Right.
But he said that he's gonna end up going watching Carrie Hilson or something. So he said that.
Who is this Carrie Hilton person?
Who is that? Who is it?
Do you know that song with Kanye West and Neo, Knocks It
I
Down?
don't listen to music, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. So you're gonna tell me I don't know, I have a clue who you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
I know Tupac. I've heard of him.
Yeah, man. Okay.
So when's it start?
he said that he's in the cinemas now, so he said that he's gonna
The cinema
text
now,
us and
man.
then. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's the new phenomenon, right?
Bro, that's
everybody walking with dogs.
Because they use that as a weapon instead of knives and stuff. They just get a big dog.
Yeah, that happened like 20 years ago. I remember when it first started in America, but it slowed down now. It was a phenomenon where everybody wanted pit bulls and Rottweilers, but it kind of slowed down, you know? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, we used to have a backyard full of them.
Yeah.
I used to, yeah.
I prefer cats.
Yeah, yeah, that's the sunnah, the cats.
Get a big cat.
I prefer, even a big cat, a lion or something. Give me a lion. I prefer a cat, to be honest.
A lion to tear all them pit bulls up.
Exactly.
I used to have Neapolitan bull mastiffs.
What's that?
They like real huge Italian bull mastiff, man. Literally, my dog used to stand on 2 feet to be taller than me. The head was like this. I don't know if you guys ever seen a movie back in the day called Belly.
No.
You seen it? It was them dogs in Belly.
Yeah.
$3,000 dogs, man. I mean, I went crazy over them, man. The head was this big, literally. And it was a time that I was training them. I used to have this guy come over and train them to just be a wild dog. And I remember my next door neighbor one day was real drunk. This when I lived in a gated community, all $1 million homes. So everybody around me is like rich white people. And one day he came over my house. He used to always pop up sometime and just chill and talk. And one day he came real drunk. And my dog was just barking at him, growling his teeth. And he was so drunk that when my dog was little, when I used to go out of town, they used to walk my dogs for me. Him and his wife, they would come feed him and walk him when I was going on tour or whatever. So he must thought the dog still remembered him, but he didn't know I was training the dog to be a killer. So he one day walked up to the dog, and the dog was growling. I'm talking about in the gate, all you see is the teeth, and he's like, "Hey, Bricks." I said, "No, don't put your hand in the gate." He like, "No, I know him ever since a puppy." I said, "No, don't put your hand in the gate." He put his hand in the gate, the dog grabbed him. Why? It looked like somebody was on the other side of the gate pulling his arm like this. All of a sudden, wallahi, brother, I swear by Allah, he jumped out and the dog took half of his finger off. And he just started running, like holding his hand running. And I don't know what made me do it, my instinct, he gotta go, oh, he's dropping the food. My instincts is I grabbed his other finger and put it in the freezer. Like something told me, put it in the freezer. And later on, his wife came by like, "Did you see his part of the finger? Did you see part of the finger?" I said, "Yeah, I put it in the freezer." She grabbed the freezer, took it to the hospital. They did surgery on it. She was like, later on, the doctor was saying that was a good move, that I actually froze his nerves. So he was able to do surgery on it. The next day I saw him, man, I felt so bad for him. I said, "Man, I told you not to put your hand in the freezer, in the gate, man. He was barking at you." I was like, man, these dogs are crazy, man. Yeah, we're gonna see some kids, man, inshallah.
We're gonna go see them. I was sitting in the Mumtaz. I was saying to take my help.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Abu Dhabi, man. Y'all gotta really see what's up with that sister, man. Try to help her, inshallah.
Inshallah.
You know? Assalamu alaikum. I see you eating. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
You've met Mutah before?
How you guys doing?
Brother Mutah. He used to be in a rap group with Tupac. The brother from I invited him over for the weekend to see some of the young ones.
How's everything?
Some of the young ones.
How you guys doing?
Sorry?
How you guys doing?
Okay.
You good? What's happening with you? What's happening in the neighborhood? I'm from America, yeah. No, I live in America. like the brother just mentioned, I come here to do some youth work, talk to the kids. I travel to do, talk to different kids and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I come most of the time I'm in London. But we're going to work on a new program where I might try to come every month, once a month. Nah.
This is Shazzy.
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. How you doing, brother? Alhamdulillah. Okay.
I took him go-karting. I beat him in go-karting.
Yeah.
I hit him in the back.
All right. So what you guys doing on a Saturday night, man? That's good that you just chilling, right? No clubbing, no partying. Alhamdulillah. 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 Yeah, but if, don't expose your brother's sins. If he done it, you hide him, inshallah.
One of the things I actually wanted to do is I brought Brother Mutah over to talk to some of the young guys about, because he's been through a lot of things in his life. Obviously he's with Tupac, he was in the whole gangster rap, and he's been through that whole lifestyle of thug life, and he's been through all that kind of stuff. So you guys have any questions that you want to ask him, what it's like living over there, what it was like being with Tupac, by all means ask him, and he'll tell you a little bit more about what he's done in the past and what his life story, a bit of his story.
But basically, man, to give you guys a little rundown of my life, like the brother mentioned, I used to be in a group called the Outlaws with Tupac. I lived with Tupac up until he passed away, So one of the things we do now is basically I walk around, I do motivational speaking, I travel around, do a lot of youth work. I come to England often because unfortunately, as we know, a lot of the kids up here, they look up to the culture of the people in America. Even to the point that it's affecting most of the youth. The music, the hip hop music is affecting most of the youth to the point where they start to get involved in gang activities. And you see that now even in the Asian community, the black communities, you see that this music stuff is basically misguiding them. So one of the things we do is go around and talk to the youth to let them know that it's the truth behind that music. Most of the stuff that you look up on TV, these rappers are no longer living that life. You know what I mean? So for you guys, you should be happy to be Muslim, one. And for you guys that are not Muslim, one day you learn to read about it, but you guys should also know that this lifestyle that these people portray on the industry, on the television, it's all a bunch of mirage, it's fake. Most of them, when they say cut, they go home, they're not killing nobody, they're not murdering nobody, they smart enough not to do that stuff. But unfortunately, the youth, they listen to the stuff and they get caught up in that stuff. So what the brothers brought me around is to talk to some of the kids to see some of the stuff that's affecting them. They have a youth center. Do you guys know about the youth center? How many of you guys go to the youth center? Why don't you guys go to the youth center? Basically, these guys put this youth center, put it in the neighborhood just for you guys to know your concerns. How many of you guys take advantage of it? Huh? How many of you guys take advantage of it? You started going? That's real good because, huh? Yeah, it's good to take advantage of it because growing up where I'm from, we didn't have this type of stuff in our neighborhood. So being that you guys have this in your neighborhood, y'all should take advantage of it and take advantage of it while it's here. You know what I mean? So basically, we just here to talk to you guys. What's some of the stuff that's affecting you guys? What's some of the stuff you want change in your neighborhoods? What is it? Huh? What do you want from your neighborhood? What do you want different? Or you guys living in a perfect neighborhood? You living in a perfect community? Not too bad? It's all right. That's true. I do believe that you guys do have it good.
It's mainly about your background, all your friends, really. The neighborhood. It just depends how your friends go. You all going to be well-ended into your friends, really.
Yeah, that's true. A person is on the religion of his friends. That's true.
Basically, when you basically what you watch other people do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the good thing about it, man, you guys do have a community center. So you guys don't have an excuse to say there's nowhere to go. You know what I mean? He'll tell you, you was there earlier, your brother was there. You guys, it's right up the street, right? Right there in the corner, basically, right?
Yeah.
So you guys, you know about it, right? You guys know where it's located? So you guys have a place to go. You know what I mean? You have a place to go, there's no excuse. So we want to see your faces there. You know?
How long are you here for?
I'm here till Monday night. I leave Tuesday, inshallah. I'm here till Monday night. I leave Tuesday to go back to America. I'm here basically because the brother just want me to come and do some talk with the youth. Today we had some sessions where we had different youth. We came and we just kicked it. I told a little more about my background with Tupac, the Outlaws, and why I became Muslim, etc. What made me convert is because one, when I got to the point, Malcolm X died years ago. What made me convert is that I was living a lifestyle that wasn't no happiness. When I got to the point of my life where all the money, all the cars, all the jewelry, deep in my heart, I was depressed. And most of the people don't know that in the industry, most of these rappers, most of these entertainers are depressed. Even Michael Jackson, unfortunately, when he died of an overdose of drugs, because a lot of these people, when they look for happiness, most people, they gotta go get high to feel some type of happiness. Most people, when they wanna escape from a horrible life they live in, they go use drugs, they go drink alcohol. So when I got to the point of my life when the money wasn't making me happy, the houses wasn't making me happy, the cars wasn't making me happy, I started searching. And when I looked into the religion of Islam, everything that I was looking for was in the religion of Islam. Everything a person wants that can make them happy in this life and the next life is in the religion of Islam. And why do we say that? Because why? Because Allah is our creator. He created every single one of us. All of us have to return back to Allah. And if Allah tells us that we have to live our life a certain way, only if we live our life a certain way we will achieve true happiness.